Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How are you? Hope you all in a good condition, yeah? Amin. In this time, I will present my analysis of various types of tenses from journal books and children books, and also my analysis about conditional sentence type 1, 2, and 3. Previously, let me introduce myself. My name is Lailatul Musharrafah, and my student number is 1401422479. I'm from study group J, Department of Elementary School Teachers Education, Semarang State University. Okay, let's just move to the presentation. In week 1, we learn about simple present tense. From the literary of journal, I found the simple present tense one, which is, in addition, the government of Indonesia now provides cash transfer to students from impoverished background to attend schools and sets a policy of rotating teachers systematically to ensure there is equity of distribution. My analysis: the sentence is included in simple present tense. The sentence is in the executive summary, last sentence in 5 paragraphs. It includes simple present tense because the sentence refers to the current situation. The predicate use verb 1, for example, provides and sets. And then from the children book and the title Treasure Island, I found several simple present tense. One of which is I'm Jim Hawkins, and I help my mother run the Admiral Bibo Inn. My analysis: this sentence is found in the second sentence on page 3, the first chapter of the book Treasure Island. I think this sentence include in simple present tense because there he, Jim Hawkins, introduced himself and the daily activities he does. He said he helped his mother run the inn. In addition, the sentence formula also includes the criteria for the simple present tense because there is subject then predicate which use verb 1, which indicates it is simple present tense and the object is in the sentence. Next. In week 2, we learn about simple past tense and past continuous tense. Simple past tense. Simple past tense in the journal of TF Fold 9, one of which is in the third sentence in the first paragraph on page 113. The participants receive from 10 to 19 hours of EFLIS in grade 5 and 6 of local public elementary school. The amount of EFLIS implementation basically increased every year. My analysis: in my opinion, the sentence above is an example of a simple past tense sentence because in the sentence using verb to receive. And then simple past tense in Treasure Island book, one of which is in the fourth sentence on page 4. I shook my head. My analysis: the sentence is a simple past tense sentence because the activity of the sentence is past or has already occurred. Its character is the word shake, changed to verb to become shock. And then past continuous tense. My analysis: I didn't find the past continuous tense in the journal. Past continuous tense is tenses to express an event or events that are happening in the past for a certain time. This tense indicates that an action can occur before, beginning before, during in progress, during, and may continue after, continues after another action in the end. So, the past continuous tense is a form of sentence that is interrupted by other event and can also be combined with other event at the same time. And the formula for the past continuous tense is subject plus be, was, or were plus verb and complement. In a book, Treasure Island, one of which is in the first sentence on page 4, I was sweeping when an old sea captain strode up the road singing. My analysis, the sentence is past continuous tense because it used is it used was and show two events that occur simultaneously in the past which are marked with when after the comma. Besides that, what marks the sentence as past continuous is the participle use verb in. In verb 3, in week 3, we learn about present continuous tense and simple future tense. In the journal, the effect of blended learning model on the elderly high school student achievement. I can find the present continuous tense. Present continuous tense in Treasure Island book, one of which is in the second sentence on page 7. Is there a captain staying here? My analysis, the sentence is the present continuous tense interrogative form because it is composed of to be plus C plus verb in plus interrogative. This sentence explains something or state an action that is happening for a certain time in the present and talk action around the time of speaking. Next, simple future tense, which includes the simple future tense in the journal, which title The Effect of Blended Learning Model on the Elderly High School Student Achievement is, in short, applying the blended learning as instructional model will take the teacher serious of effort in order to get maximum benefit. My analysis, I think the sentence is simple future tense because there is a subject, then there is the word will, and there is also an object. The sentence expressing prediction based on evidence that applying the blended learning as instructional model will take the teacher serious effort in order to get maximum benefit. In book Treasure Island, one of which is on page 5. I will give you a coin every month. My analysis, in my opinion, the sentence is included in the simple future tense because it is in subject plus will plus verb 1. In addition, the sentence shows an event that has not started and will happen in the future. In week 4, we learn about present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect tense. From the journal American Academy of Political and Social Science is in the second sentence, the third paragraph on page 30. Since the opening of the school, it has been incorporated into the public school system of the city, but it remains to be seen whether it can successfully be developed as a part of that system. Analysis. In my opinion, the sentence is included in present perfect tense because it consists the subject, the school it, plus has, plus been, plus verb 3 incorporate. Then from the Treasure Island, my children book is in the second sentence on page 15. The papers have gone. Analysis. The sentence can be called present perfect tense because the formula of the sentence is subject, the paper, plus have, plus verb 3, gone, which this is a characteristic of present perfect tense. Then, present perfect continuous tense. My analysis, I didn't find the present perfect continuous tense in the journal and the children books, Treasure Island, because basically present perfect continuous tense is a form of verb or tense to express an action that has been complete and a point in the past, or an action that has started in the past but the action is still happening or continuing up to the present. So in the article or journal, and children's books, there are no sentences in the form of the present perfect continuous tense. In week 5, we learn about past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect tense. From journal, I find past perfect tense. In fact, a recent survey conducted by EFS Intercultural Programs found that 81 I mean perf- 81% of 13 to 18 years old in Indonesia had considered study abroad. My analysis, I think the sentence above is the correct sentence and includes the past perfect tense because this sentence shows an action that was complete in the past before any other action occurred. Besides that, the sentence already contains the past perfect tense formula as subject plus head plus verb 3 considered. From the children books Treasure Island, there is on page 59 in fourth sentence. I knew Ben had found Flint's treasure years ago. My analysis, in my opinion, the sentence contains the same formula as the past perfect tense formula, namely S plus head plus verb 3 found. Past perfect continuous tense. From the journal and my children book, I didn't find the past perfect continuous tense because past perfect continuous tense is expressing an action with a certain duration of time or an event that has started and is taking place in the past but is no longer happening now. Or in another sense, is used to tell an event or action that start in the past, happen in the past, and also finish in a period of time in the past with the sentence formula subject plus head plus been plus verb in. In week 6, We learn about future continuous tense and future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect tense. From the teaching materials or journal, okay, we will be arriving in New York City very soon. Analysis. In my opinion, this sentence is future continuous tense because it expresses an event that is taking place in the future of or at a specific time, or a sentence that uses this tense has a time duration, and the sentence fulfills the formula's future continuous tense, subject plus will plus be plus verb ing and complement. From my children book, Treasure Island, I didn't find future continuous tense in my children book because in this book contains fairy tales or events that have happened in the past, while future continuous tense state events that are taking place in the future or time in the future with a specific time description. Next, future perfect continuous tense. My analysis, I didn't find future perfect continuous tense in teaching materials or journal and also in my children book. Future perfect continuous tense is a form of sentence to express an action or event that will take place up to a certain point in the future. In this case, a person will express an action that is happening in the future but will continue into the future. The formula is subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb ing plus complement. So in the teaching materials and my children books, there is no future perfect continuous tense. Next, then we learn about conditional sentence type 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, conditional sentence type 1. An example, if a if I go to the shops, I'll get some bread. In fact, I might not go to the shops. My analysis, the sentence is an example of conditional sentence type 1 because in a conditional sentence type 1 we can express conditions that may occur in the future. The sentence is also known as the future conditional type 1 because it uses a simple future tense pattern. Next, conditional sentence type 2. This example is, if I had the money, I'd travel around the world. In fact, I don't have the money. My analysis, the sentence above is an example from conditional sentence type 2 because in conditional sentence type 2 refer to conditions that are impossible for now or in the future. In grammar, situations that are uncertain or uncertainty are expressed in the simple past tense. This, the second conditional type is the conditional sentence is expressed by using the verb to formula in the if clause accompanied by would in the main clause. You remember, would is verb 2 of the word will. And then conditional sentence type 3. Example is, if I had known you were coming, I would have prepared the cheese dish. In fact, I didn't know you were coming. I prepared a cheese dish. My analysis, this sentence is conditional sentence type 3 because it is a form of disclosure of situation that should not have happened in the past. I think this is enough for me. Thanks for your attention. See you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.